On 99.7 DJX, the Norton Children's Hospital Radiothon. Hi, my name is Ben. That is Kelly. It is the 12th
Hi,
annual.
everybody.
Yeah, with Bill Collins Ford here. The number is 888-499-5437. 888-499-KIDS. And we do this every year, and we help the kids here in our community and statewide with the Norton Children's Hospital Radiothon. And this hour, we are doubling your donations thanks to Ace Hardware at 888-499-5437. There are 16 kids right now that are in the PICU at Norton Children's Hospital. 16 kids that are wearing a diaper that is, the size of, it's smaller than your cell phone. Like
Yes.
it's literally smaller than your cell phone now. My cell phone, it would diaper the bottom of my cell phone. That's how big these diapers are. And there are kids there, 16 of them, at the PICU there at Norton Children's Hospital, who need miracle makers.
Absolutely. Now, here's the thing. We need 12 more people to say, you know what? I'll give you $15 a month. And that makes you a miracle maker. That supports these kids that are in the PICU wearing these tiny, tiny little diapers. I mean, it's insane how small these are. I don't even think these would fit a lot of my daughter's baby dolls.
No.
They're so small.
No, and
the little hats.
And the little hat barely fits over my microphone. So
it's really cute. I think
know.
we should put that on there.
It just goes to show you how tiny these and fragile these lives are when they come into the world. So your donation is matched this hour, 888-499-KIDS. And we're going to introduce you to Jonah.
Yeah, so he was one of those kids that was so tiny, fighting something very scary in Norton Children's. He was diagnosed with severe combined immunodeficiency known as SCID, which means he was born virtually with no immune system. Oh. His only chance of survival was a bone marrow or stem cell transplant. His mom, Lori, tells his story.
My son Jonah, when he was born, he was a normal, happy little baby. There was nothing wrong that we could tell. And then after about 3 months, he started to get sick and we couldn't figure out why. We were taking him to the pediatrician and they diagnosed him with pneumonia and they kept treating him for pneumonia and he wasn't getting any better. At that point, I decided we needed a second opinion, and we went to a Norton Children's Hospital affiliated pediatrician. He knew that something wasn't right, so he direct admitted him to Norton Children's Hospital. They ran a whole bunch of tests on Jonah and found out that he had a very rare condition called severe combined immunodeficiency, which essentially means that Jonah was born without an immune system. The only treatment for him would be to have a bone marrow transplant and go through chemo in order to provide him with a functioning immune system. He went through the chemotherapy 10 days prior to his transplant. He actually received a cord blood transplant because the bone marrow transplant would take too long. They were afraid, since he didn't have a functioning immune system, that in the meantime he could possibly catch other infections. The transplant process is super scary, trying to figure out if there's going to be a match for your child. It's also a huge waiting game. You don't know if your child is going to accept the transplant once they get it, if their body is going to try to attack the transplant. That's kind of the point of chemotherapy, is to wipe their body clean in order to be a clean slate to accept the transplant. The doctors at Norton Children's Cancer Institute just knew exactly what my son needed and were there every step of the way to make sure that he would be successful. The hope is he's going to be a normal kid. He'll be able to play sports and everything else. We don't really see that as an issue right now. The only thing that could be a problem is his immune system is still younger than somebody that's his age. He is beautiful in every way. He's a crazy little boy. He doesn't meet a stranger. He loves to color and he loves to wrestle. He loves to sing. he actually dressed up as his transplant doctor, Dr. William C., for Halloween because he's got a doctor's kit and he loves it, and he knows that Dr. C is a hero to us. And it's just beautiful to see the blessings that we've been given and every day we cherish with him.
It's the Norton Children's Hospital Radiothon here on 99.7 DJX with Bill Collinsford. And there are 16 kids right now in the PICU. There are 76 kids in the NICU at Norton Children's Hospital. They're all having a difficult start to their life, as you heard with Jonah's story there. But
then they make stories like this, where Jonah is growing up and he likes to dress up like his doctor for Halloween, and he's just so stinking cute. And that's what they do. They fix kids at Norton Children's Hospital. They do amazing work each and every day, and they cannot do it without the support of you, of the community.
There's 34 minutes left in this match, thanks to Ace Hardware. 888-499-5437. 16 kids need miracle makers, okay? We have 5 right now. We just need 11 more people to jump on the phone or text the word balloon to 51555. Become a miracle maker and help make a child's life better.
Help kids like Jonah.
Yep. With the Norton Children's Hospital Radiothon on 99.7 DJX.
The Norton Children's Hospital Radiothon continues next on 99.7 DJX.
Become a miracle maker. Call